The state of Ohio today wasn't waiting for the federal government to react to the Soviet attack on the Korean airliner. Ohio Governor Richard Celeste ordered the State Department of Liquor Control to stop handling Soviet-made vodka. And indeed, the state's 427 liquor outlets began today removing all Russian vodka from their shelves. Acting just as quickly, the National Conservative Political Action Committee, NCPAC, whipped out a television commercial that was nothing if not direct.
On August 31st, the Soviet Union shot down an unarmed civilian jetliner, murdering 269 innocent people, including Congressman Lawrence P. MacDonald. Yet some congressmen still want to appease the Soviet Union by supporting a nuclear freeze that would make the Soviets more powerful and allow them to kill more innocent people. To find out if your congressman is voting to appease the Soviet Union with a nuclear freeze, call 1-800-331-1000.
With us now live in our Washington bureau is the man behind the political message you just heard, Terry Dolan, Executive Director of NCPAC, the National Conservative Political Action Committee. And joining us via satellite from London, one of the leaders of the British peace movement, Monsignor Bruce Kent, Secretary General of Britain's Committee on Nuclear Disarmament. Monsignor Kent, let me begin by asking you whether you believe that what happened with that Soviet airliner the other day in any way reflects on the Soviet Union's peaceful or lack of peaceful intentions.
I think it's a barbaric act, and I think it represents the paranoia of superpowers when they feel themselves under great threat. And I think the connection between that and the freeze is really completely illogical. It's precisely because there are so many weapons in the world that we are in this state of fear one to the other. So I certainly condemn the act, but I don't take the conclusion at all that NCPAC does.
All right, Terry Dolan, why do you come to the conclusion that you do? Why do you relate the one event to the other?
Well, the Monsignor's comments are very reminiscent of Neville Chamberlain telling us that we could negotiate with monsters. What we are seeing today is, in fact, an evil empire that is demonstrated beyond a shadow of a doubt that since it doesn't mind killing 20 or 40 million of its own people, it certainly doesn't mind killing 269 innocent civilians. And I hope that there are people who are finally reevaluating their positions, who supported appeasement ploys like the nuclear arms freeze, who are now saying, wait a second, we have to share some responsibility for encouraging the Soviets to do actions like this. And we ought to take swift, decisive actions to let the Soviets know they will never get away with this type of stunt again.